What's up, Jet fans? Sorry about another late video. Um, my excuse for this one, I guess, is this game was kind of just meaningless, and I was trying to figure out what to do with this video. And last video, I already kind of gave like a season recap and my thoughts and stuff, and so I didn't really want to do that again. I also didn't really want to talk about the game because it was kind of meaningless for the Jets. But in this video, before or after I talk about the Jets, I'm going to actually give my playoff predictions. And I've been pretty accurate with predictions, I have to say. So just hang in there and maybe I might tell you who's going to win the Super Bowl. Anyways, like I said, the Jets lost to Miami. It was a meaningless game for the Jets, and it was a very meaningful game for the Dolphins. Um, and they won, made the playoffs in an ugly 11-6 game. But anyways, I already gave my recap of the Jet season, so if you want to see that, go watch my previous video. Now time to do playoff predictions. And so I'm going to be using this site. So I guess I'll just go through and tell you who I think is going to win. So the Jaguars and the Chargers, obviously the Chargers are the lower seed, but I think that's because they are in the division and the Jaguars won the terrible AFC South division. Um, So obviously I'm gonna say the Chargers win. It's like their first playoff with this like group of guys, this core, Justin Herbert's first playoff. They could have had it last year, but obviously they goofed on the last game. So I think the Chargers rather are a lot more talented, so I'm gonna say they win. And then Bengals Ravens. I'm gonna say the defending AFC champions make it the Bengals. Um, the Ravens, I think, are pretty good. It's just I just have a bad feeling the whole Lamar Jackson thing. He's not getting paid yet, so is he really going to play out his heart? Then again, if he wins them a Super Bowl, he's going to have to be paid by them. But I just feel like there's lots of bad energy coming out of that. And then the Bills versus the Dolphins. I think most people and myself as well are going to go with the Bills. We don't even know if Tua's playing, and the Bills are arguably the best team in the NFL, even though they are the second seed. And now for the NFC, for the Buccaneers versus the Cowboys, I'm going to say the Cowboys. I know the Buccaneers are once again the higher seed, and Tom Brady, in playoff atmosphere, he's got to be pretty good, but he just has not been himself this season. And like I kind of with the Chargers, the Cowboys, I think deserve to be the higher seed, and also the Cowboys nearly were the number one seed, so they're not that bad of a team. And then Vikings Giants, I think this is gonna be my first hot take as it were. I'm gonna say the Giants. I just feel like the Vikings are frauds. The Giants or the Jets rather nearly beat them, and so I think the Giants will beat them. I also have another hot take, and we'll see that in a second. But I do think the Giants are going to beat the Vikings. I don't really know why, just kind of to be different. And then 49ers, Seahawks. I'm going to say the 49ers. I just think they're a lot better team than the Seahawks, and I could see them in the Super Bowl. They're definitely a Super Bowl caliber team, where the Seahawks kind of are like, oh, we made the playoffs, cool. Kind of what the Jets would have been. And the Seahawks and the Jets are not different teams, that different of teams rather. The Seahawks kind of fell off until, of course, they played the Jets. Now, the divisional round, Bengals Bills. This game obviously would be very hyped up. And I'm going to say the Bills. I think that they are the more talented team, and all the stuff happening off the field, I think it's actually going to push them and make them a stronger team. And then the Chargers Chiefs, a little division rival. I'm going to say Chiefs. I really want to say Chargers, but this is Justin Herbert's first time in the playoffs, and Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have been here multiple times recently. So I am going to give the playoff experience to the Chiefs. It's also at Arrowhead, so that has to be in factor. And then once again, I hinted at this earlier. My other hot take, I think the Giants are going to beat the Eagles. I don't know. I wouldn't put money on that bet. I just feel like though something weird about the Eagles and the Vikings, and I know, oh, they're frauds, but they're like the best two teams in the NFC. I know. And the Vikings, or the Giants rather, have exposed lots of frauds this season, and so I think I'm just gonna put them in there, see what happens. If I'm wrong, of course, obviously I'm wrong, and if I'm right, then I'm a super genius for predicting the Giants to go this far. Um, And then next, the Cowboys and the 49ers. I'm going to say the 49ers, like I said, I hinted at earlier, I think they're a Super Bowl caliber team, and I'm going to actually, just for this, yeah, I have them in my Super Bowl. Um, I think the Cowboys definitely are a lot better than what they were in a couple seasons ago. They have kind of the same talent, but they're just working together a lot better now, and their defense has come a long way. But I just think the 49ers, they have just been on a roll recently. No matter who's at quarterback, they somehow win games, which is just crazy. And then, so I already said the 49ers. And so for this, I'm going to say the Bills, actually. I don't know. I feel like the Chiefs, they are a less talented team this year than they were last year, while the Bills are a more talented team than they were last year, in my opinion. Obviously, the whole Tyreek Hill thing for the Chiefs. And I just could see the Bills in the Super Bowl. And in fact, Bills versus 49ers Super Bowl, I'm going to say the Bills. And I don't know how Jet fans feel. Even though they're a division rival, I don't hate the Bills. Um, they're kind of like, I like to watch the Bills. They're fun, and I don't really have the same hate for them that I think Jet fans have for the Patriots. And in this Super Bowl, honestly, I could be rooting for the Bills. I think most of the country will be, and the Bills haven't done anything wrong. They're kind of like with the Jets, I think, historically speaking, in the NFL, and so. I just feel like seeing the Bills in the Super Bowl, even though they're division rival, I'll be happy for the Bills if they win it. Anyways, that's my Super Bowl prediction. We'll see if I'm right or probably wrong, but who knows. Anyways, this NFL season has been amazing. And thanks for watching all my videos this season. Bye.